pull up the information for LNC. Is there on the screen. You have their phone number, to their email to contact them. You have other ways to support them, so this there. And I'm going to, while that's going on, I will go ahead and post the Zoom information. So I'll put it in here.
We want our people to understand that what the LNC is doing and what the LNC has achieved so far is getting everybody under the region. Like somebody was asking, what does LNC mean? And I told the person that it's Lower Niger Congress. Then the next question is that what about Upper Niger? And I'm like, oh, he's one of those dingbats. So I really do not have to answer him. But the truth about it is that the Lower Niger Congress comprises of everybody in that 1885 ethno-linguistic map. That map that comprises of people from all localities, all the nationalities. We are under that Lower Niger. So Lower Niger does not mean that that is the name we would bear once we get our self-determination. And that map that Sister Ekpo is showing, it comprises every one of us. People from the Niger Delta area, people from even the Midwestern area also are part of that Lower Niger. So Lower Niger does not depict the name we would eventually bear when we decide to move. So some people saying, why not bear Upper Niger? It just means that you are either non-intelligent or you are just being very mischievous. So we want people to understand that they've gone far. The journey has been ongoing. And we don't want somebody sitting down under a radio and shouting that, hey, you people from Ishan, you are Biafrans. You people from Isoko, you are Biafrans. Or if you are kind double rapper, you are Biafran. All those nonsense. When you present that to the United Nations, they were like, oh, what the heck you guys talking about? United Nations will not even listen to you because they were like, what are you talking about? You have to provide a definitive map, a map that is defined, not just assuming that people should automatically know that they are whom they are not. So I just want our people to understand the Lower Niger, Upper Niger, all those things. Just stop being mischievous. Stop it. It's not going to work for you. It's just depicting that old map, the old map that puts all of us together versus the tiny map that, some people are advocating for. Or assuming that wearing double wrapper depicts the map that you are talking about. You're already saying the Gala people are from Biafra. I don't see double wrapper. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't see double wrapper from Idoma people. So how are they Biafran if they're not wearing double wrapper? And you're actually depicting the map as those people wearing double wrapper. Trust me, we now wear jeans, we wear pants, we wear skirts these days. So what happens to us? So the truth about it is that the Lower Niger is comprising that old map, and that is the map we are going with. All right, Sister Ekpo.
Yes, thank you, Sister Augusta. You see, it's good to clarify some of these things. Like Sister Muna was saying, there's a threat of extermination. They're about to wipe all of us, and you can see it. It's not a propaganda, because when about Boko Haram and Al Qaeda and all these terrorists, they don't talk too much. They are talk and do. As they're telling you, they're doing it. While our people are in their kitchens, ranting. So Susamuna was asking earlier on that if you have this type of trade, what are you supposed to be doing now? Are you not supposed to be putting all your strategies on the table and looking for which one is which one will help give us what we want faster? That's what you expect people to be discussing now. What are the options we have? Which one we do this job faster? I can see somebody in comments saying constitutional force majeure will not work. How do you know?
You guys should go and get a better job. Stop all this rubbish. Yeah? You Clifford, very soon you'll be tracked down. Stop selling out.
What's that?
It's one of the miscreants.
Yeah, one of the miscreants. And that's what we're talking about. Imagine a full man, doing this in public. And we are telling them, since after the war, The war really had effect on us. And that's what we're telling people that are calling for war. The one that we fought 50 years ago, we have not come out of it. Our men now behave like children. Our men are not able to sit down and reason and talk with you, bring up issues, and then argue based on issues and facts.
They cannot articulate.
All they do is more. Look at what somebody just did. You just come in and say, you guys. These are illiterates. They are not educated and they don't want to learn. They are not interested in learning. No matter what you tell them, rather to say, okay, this one, if you do this one, what do we do? Ask your question.
Where I'm actually surprised is, why would somebody, you have a problem with Nigeria, you have a problem with the oppression, you have a problem with the dictatorships that have been coming one after the other, and yet you want to, is somebody online?
Yes, you can now. Obi Ago, please turn on your video.
Then you want to move into another bondage that calls that is a supreme leader. You already seen what is happening in North Korea. You've seen what happened in most of these communist states. Why would you want to be led by someone that is very erratic, very insulting, does not tolerate
divergent opinions,
a diverse opinion?
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do that?
Right.
Mr. Ekpo, you see, we are not even having the nation yet. We are just having a discussion. They won't even allow us to have a discussion.
That is terrible.
And the nation is
scary.
It's
terrible. It's a nice
how does that really work? How does that happen? How does that come to be? That you have people that are already believing that they are better than every other, they have a better option than every other person, they should remain on top, they should not tolerate anybody, they should kill. Like the other day, somebody said something and the leader did not like it, and the leader ordered that he should be stoned to death. What's the difference with North Korea? And people are comfortable with that. A man that no matter what you do, we've seen the trend in Africa. We've seen most of these what do they call it? Rebel leaders. They don't end well. They don't end well.
They don't realize that justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. They think it's just us. They're directing it to us right now. Like you say, here we are having a wonderful conversation. As we are speaking, whoever that did that, your brother sold your country, the sovereignty of your country, to China. You are not fighting him. You call yourself a man. But you want to come on Facebook to embarrass yourself. You guys are sickening. You guys are less than Fulani headsman. You guys are less than animals. You guys are less than, I don't even have words to describe your so-called useless Biafrans or whatever you call yourself. I am ashamed of you guys. I am ashamed of you guys. Obinna, please, Ikenna, go ahead.
We just need to be calm. It's a matter of time. They will also get to know.
Right.
Because whatsoever is holding them to the bondage that makes them believe that is the best thing that has happened to them, after a while, they will know that is not actually the best thing.
We don't have the while. It's like it's upon us.
It doesn't really matter how many numbers are the people stopping us. They are not distracting us. They were distracting us before because it was actually difficult to get our people to join into the struggle because of their presence. But it's for every reasonable person, when you have a conversation with a person and you explain to the person what you're doing and what we should be looking forward to, they understand. They calm down. Most of these guys getting this very erratic. By the time you have a one-on-one, sit down with them and ask them questions, the alternatives. They don't have it, so they will usually get to agree with you.
Thank you.
They will always agree with you. So I will not say anything harsh to them because I know they are just under the influence of the bandwagon influence. So by the time you pick up one person out and you talk to the person, he reasons differently. So what they are having now is just the bandwagon influence. So it's not a problem. It's not an issue.
They
are not disturbing us.
Thank you, Mr. Ekpo. The Fulanis are in your backyard. They have sold your sovereignty to China. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. When you are signing contract in Chinese that you did not read before ahead of time, Why are they even? So as we are talking right now, these people are piping oil from our own area to their own area. At the end, the Chinese people will use us for payment. And nobody is concerned about that. Your concern is to fight for your supreme leader.
We're not gonna wait for them, for our children to die and everything to be ruined because somebody cannot reason properly. We called on for discussion. Come in. Let's discuss issues. We want to build a nation, right? Okay, we are all stakeholders because I'm here to fight for my freedom. I don't know about you. So we are all stakeholders in this. We say, okay, this nation we say we want to build. Let's sit down and discuss how we want to build it. You're throwing tantrums here and there. You think it's about supremacy? No, we are done with supremacism. We are here to talk about democracy. My people say, Ewe belu ugo belu. Live and let live.
But what would prompt anybody want to run into a country that has to do with supremacies and so forth?
Stupidity.
No, because they have been promised.
Why would anybody think that anybody is going to successfully create a country of dictating or a country of tyranny at this 21st century?
No.
A new country of tyranny.
Mr. Ekpo.
The old ones could try to survive, but a new one cannot.
Their belief is that once Biafra comes, they will become millionaires, not knowing even here in America that we have homeless people. Okay, Mazi Ifani, you're on, please. You cannot be on and talking. There you go. That's them. Very unruly, and they want a country.
Majority of them are uneducated. Majority of them
and they find themselves somewhere in the eastern country, and they think they're all that.
Rhetorics of Nnamdi Kanu. He has. Oh my God! It has taken their hearts, and they can't reason anymore. They have to listen. I don't know, whatever I did in Ibn Okabi has eaten deep into the fabrics of these people, and it's quite unfortunate. So,
and it makes it easy for us to know that we cannot follow them to whatever nation.
So when we say in so many platforms, I see people asking the same question you asked: why can't the LNC work with the Nnamdi Kanu's people?
How do you work with somebody like this?
You cannot work.
Bad market.
How?
Because you want to work with a group of people that are very, very unintelligent, a group of people that are willing to to be controlled and commanded by one man that is also possibly mentally unstable. So how do you work? How do you reason logically with these people? So as a matter of fact, I think we should totally ignore. As a matter of fact, the LNC does not even respond to them. The LNC does not respond to whatsoever they do. The only thing we had to respond to was when the Secretary General's name was being written on one fake, non-existing newspaper, and that is what they keep doing. It doesn't matter. It's just you ignore them. Good enough, they call if it's them. If not for the fact that they are so stupid to start the conversation with abuses, we would actually have them say what they want to say and thank them for contributing. If they are going to speak English and relate.